Hello and welcome back to another edition of AEW Out of 10 right here on the Wrestle Debate. Big show today. Of course, we're coming off the back of that incredible lights out match between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, and yeah, we've got other storylines developing all over the place. The Pinnacle uniting, so yeah, should be a really interesting show today. Let's get straight into it. We started off with Kenny Omega versus Matt Sydal. The match started at a frantic pace, and Sydal looked ahead to the top rope again and again, but Omega had it scouted. Sydal regrouped after Omega got in top before Omega managed to get back in control and finish Sydal off with a V-trigger to pick up the dub. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. This was a really fast start to AEW Dynamite. Two great wrestlers and overall a really great match, so I enjoyed it a lot. But anyway, next up, Cesar Bononi versus Hangman Page. This is basically a squash match. Page quickly hit a buckshot lariat after Bononi got a quick body slam and stuff like that, but that was it. Tony Schiavone introduced Britt Baker on the mic. Britt Baker had a message for Thunder Rosa saying she helped make Thunder Rosa's career, and she praised Mick Foley for the last match and stuff like that. So all very good. Christian Cage challenge Frankie Kazarian to a match next week. Can't wait for that. Before we got the Pinnacle in action versus Varsity Blondes and Darius Martin. Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood and Sean Spears were in action. They just dominated the match. The win came when Wheeler and Harwood booted Pillman and Griff Garrison off the apron, and Sean Spears hit Darius Martin with a C4 to get the win. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. It was fine, I suppose. Cody was challenged to a match by QT Marshall on the stage before we got the Young Bucks, Brandon Cutler versus Pentagon Phoenix and the Credo Kid. Phoenix tried a quick roll up early on, and it was a very fast paced match. Before both teams continued to go back and forth, the match broke down. Young Bucks took out Lucha Bros at ringside. This left Brandon Cutler and the Credo Kid in the ring. The Credo Kid ended up pinning Brandon Cutler for the win. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Really enjoyed this match. Yeah, it was very good. And Kenny Omega came out afterwards and had a message for the Credo Kid. But anyway, next up it was Nyla Rose versus Tay Conti. The Dark Order followed Tay Conti out for the match. Conte started the match off well before Vicky Guerrero briefly got involved, and that kind of changed the complexion of the match. Conti found the opening though, however, and hit Nyla Rose with a DD tie for the pin. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Really didn't see this result coming. Great match. So yeah, all very good. But anyway, next up it was Darby Allin versus John Silver for the TNT title, and this was a flipping quality match. Silver was running all over the champion early on. The action spilled out to the outside, and Silver charged at the AEW TNT champion, who tossed him over the barricade. Allin ran back to the ring and went for the suicide dive, catching the V of the Dark Order. And it just continued. Darby hit a coffin drop and eventually got the win. Matt Hardy attacked after the match. I'll give it 7 out of 10. Great match. Just like I'm going to give AEW Dynamite a 7 out of 10. Really enjoyed the show this week. Lots of really enjoyable parts. And it was just probably one of the better AEWs recently, and that says a lot because they've been such a high standard recently. So yeah, great show. But anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. So like, share, subscribe, let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.